I had the same dream last night.
What?
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Yeah. I mean, it's got me kind of creeped out.
Really?
Yeah.
The
Because I'm like,
violent dreams?
oh man. No, not about the violent stuff necessarily, but just in general. Because you dream about stuff and, you know, things seem in a dream so real.
But that doesn't seem like you.
Got a text here that says, I had an unusual dream in the middle of the night that I was hooking up with sea bass.
Oh.
Nice. That's not unusual.
Is this a sign I should slide into the Cartnark DMs now? Let's see, do I need a Woody dream interpretation?
Ooh. Well, yes.
No, I think you're just crazy.
Might
Also,
be a dude.
please don't use Cartnarks for DMing stuff because, number one, I know how screenshots work.
What do you mean?
And number two, just, I've got a Twitter account. Woody Producer. That's much more efficient.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, for instance, let's say someone else makes the first move and slides into the Cartnarks official DMs. By the way, I think we just hit 1.2 million followers, so I appreciate that.
Rip.
Then, even if I say, my only answer is that I can say is, thanks a lot for sending us this message. We don't do that here because that account only deals with carts. Because if I even say, hey, that sounds great, screenshot, boom. Look at the Cartnarks. He's such a creep. I thought he was about carts, etc.
Okay.
Trying to do the right thing.
All right.
You're
Exactly.
trying to keep business and personal.
Right.
Yeah.
Separate. Now I'm getting it.
I'm not
This is
saying
an
it's where you
official
eat,
agency.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Now
yeah,
I see it.
Because these YouTubers get canceled for that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
exactly. And even if it's the other person's idea, that's not what it's for.
I'm looking for
Makes
this
sense.
post. I saw something. I was thinking about dreams over the weekend, and I was like, huh. Here, yeah. So boxer Sugar Ray Robinson backed out of a fight because he had dreamed that he was going to kill his opponent in the ring.
Oh my God.
After a priest and a minister convinced Robinson to fight, he went into the ring and he ended up killing his opponent,
What?
Jimmy Doyle. And and people are like, is this real? And I look, it is a real story.
That's
I
so
have goosebumps.
weird.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass to say, I can't fight you. I'm afraid I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just might
And-
kill you with my fist.
And so all these people sort of go right to the comments, and all these people are like, dude, this is why I listen to my dreams. Like,
Wow.
this is God's way of speaking to you and communicating. It's the universe's way of communicating with you.
Well, it's your own
is through your dreams.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, let's hope that dreams aren't real or telling or whatever.
Well,
I've
you have
had so many
horrific ones, right?
dude, I get these
get
like
violent
crazy
ones.
violent dreams.
Yeah.
What kind of violent?
Like where like somebody is like being an a-hole or whatever. Like, you know what? Like as if Mark Sanchez approached me in a
and you just
parking
start
lot.
wailing on somebody?
Oh, dude. I mean, and like we're talking like mega bloody, dead violent. Like it's something falling over there off the feeding table.
Oh, no.
no.
Yeah, and or just weird dreams in general where you wake up going, oh, thank God that's not real. If that's the
Yeah.
universe's way of trying to communicate with me, then I'm effed.
I actually had a dream last night that I was at an Ed Sheeran concert and he took off his pants
Nice.
in the middle of the set and he had a tail and I threw up.
See, that makes sense that why you're thinking about that because you just saw Ed Sheeran. We've been making a lot of
Yeah.
jokes about how you say that,
You're
Yeah.
in love with them.
Yeah.
you would suck it to the base.
Right.
So that makes more. When something's like just kind of random out of nowhere.
I mean, are you scared? Like, is it like, whoa, am I capable of that? Like when you have dreams like that?
I don't know. That's a good question, but like I don't like the idea that it is the way that the universe or God, if you're a is communicating through you because you like to just be able to chalk up all the stuff that comes up in dreams as just that, dreams,
Yeah.
not reality, and then look past it. Now every once in a while you get a good dream.
Have you
Yeah.
ever had
You know?
one where it's like it absolutely came true? I had one where the very next day. So I had a dream that I walked into the office and my coworker was wearing some certain jacket and he turns to me and goes, "Oh, my girlfriend's pregnant," right? Walk in the next day, he's wearing that jacket. I go, "Dude, I had a weird dream that we were standing in this office and you told me your girlfriend's pregnant." And his eyes just got crazy because I didn't even know he had a girlfriend and she was pregnant.
She's pregnant.
He called her right away.
Yeah.
Dude, this is insane.
Oh, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you know what? Here I'm gonna repost on our. I'll put it in our Instagram story. This post about this Sugar Ray Robinson thing, and just read through the comments because it's story after story from people about kind of like what Menace just said.
Right.
about how like
well, you hear about the lottery too. Like somebody like, the numbers came to me in a dream.
or they say deja vu.
Yeah,
and it's because you dreamt it. You don't even remember that you dreamt it, but then eventually that was a dream.
was
and
a dream.
and it played out exactly the same way.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a shared dream?
No.
'Cause I
Oh.
had
I
a
mean-
dream that this friend of ours in high school, his mom died in real life. And I had a dream that I was at some sort of party, like a wedding reception, and I saw her there, and I was the only one there that thought, why is she here? She died. That's so weird. Next day, I talked to my friend Mike, and he said, I had the weirdest dream. We were at this party, and John's mom was there, and I was the only one that knew she was dead. And I thought, why is she here? And I said, I had the same dream last night.
What?
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, I mean,
Crazy.
it's got me kind of creeped out.
Really?
Yeah,
The
because I'm like,
violent dreams?
oh man, no, not about the violent stuff necessarily, but just in general, because you dream about stuff, and things seem in a dream so real.
But that doesn't seem like you
It-
to be
it
creeped out
doesn't.
by something like this.
Well, because I'm thinking
not at all. This is like along the lines of astrology.
Yeah.
Same reason I looked up is karma a real thing? You know, like because I was thinking there's no reason. I can't think of any reason.
Don't they say it's always the opposite? If you dream your teeth are falling out, you're going to live a long life.
But
If you dream you crash
I
your
thought that had to
car,
do
it
with
means you're going to
money.
win money.
But
But
there like there's all these things. Like I went through earlier in the year. It was just one like just annoying thing after another, and I go, is the universe mad at me? Did I do something? And man, was I doing some deep diving into I'm like, what could possibly have brought this on? If I chat GPT'd is karma a real thing? I told you that story.
Yeah.
Just to see, because if it was like, oh, well, there are some kind of, I wasn't expecting anything, to tell me, oh, no, it's totally real. But even still, I decided like just to kind of look back, like, did I put like some bad juju out there? Like, and I really couldn't come up with,
No.
believe it or not, I know a lot of people have an opinion about me one way or another because it's my job to be on here and on the show and have an opinion.
Right.
And I give you my honest take and opinions on things, realizing that sometimes they're not exactly, going to be a popular opinion
Right.
or the majority, will disagree with me. But that's what we do here. Despite that, like I feel like I'm a good person. Like I'm a generous person. I'm a kind person. I'm a good friend. I'm a good, husband and father and
But things just happen.
son. Yeah, but things just happen. But I'm not a religious person. But yet I believe in stupid stuff. You know what I did bring back, Greg? And maybe this is because my luck has kind of changed a little bit here recently. I brought
your
the
peso?
peso back.
Your lucky peso that you
Yeah,
have in your
'cause
pocket
Greg-
24/7.
Yeah, because Greg brought it. Greg brought it up like, well, you carry the peso. Look,
Yeah,
look,
right.
see?
And you always say,
And-
I'm not superstitious, but you have that.
But ever since I put it back in its rightful place,
Yeah.
things
These
have
are
kind of turned
better?
around.
Okay.
This is very
See?
strange.
So it works.
Yeah, like the FAA medical thing came through,
Yep.
and like a couple other things kind of fell into
Thank
place. I'm
you,
like,
peso.
yeah. So I don't
That
know.
might be
You're
it,
such
but-
a conundrum.
I am.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is incongruous.
Yeah,
for
but
him.
but also I think
I want to believe. I kind of feel like I want to believe.
Yeah, I want to believe in ghosts. They just don't come to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to believe, but I can't get myself from a common sense standpoint to do it.
Yeah.
But I
But
believe
just in case, I'll hedge my bet.
people will hyper focus though. Like if something early in the day bad happens, then they're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna have a bad day."
Like the
so
whole
then
day's thrown
so
off.
every little thing that's bad,
It's a
True.
self-fulfilling
Because you
prophecy.
noticed it.
Yeah.
That's true. Same thing I tell my
so
son.
that's all you focus on.
I said, if you think something's gonna suck, it's gonna suck.
That's true.
Like that.
Yeah.
That will happen. If you have a completely negative outlook or idea about something, it's going to suck.
But also, like, my brother-in-law is a neuroscientist, and he studies this stuff all day, and he's a professor, whatever. And there's just so much stuff that we, the lay people, do not understand about our brains that we chalk up to, like, magic or, God
Sure.
or universe. We just don't get it. But it's all, there's a reason for it.
Two things. You just reminded me of something. One was I saw this video yesterday. It was this guy, I think it was in Ireland, and there was a hole in the beach, and he was convinced that it came like from some, alien or something.
As they do.
And he was like, well, there was this rock at the center of it, and you could see there's a sear mark on the one side. Literally, some guys saw this report on the news, and they hit the news team up, the news station. Like, this was us yesterday. It was this dude, adult dude, and a bunch of his bros, and they were just digging a hole in the sand
Hell yeah.
at that beach.
How
and that
could they
was
possibly do
that was the hole. And so this guy looked like a total idiot.
Don't believe
That's what I'm
it.
talking about.
And in fact, I just
Government cover up.
I reposted that one too yesterday.
Yeah.
That's on our Woody Show Instagram story. You could see that. It's really funny the way the whole thing played out. But he was convinced that it was, these aliens or
Right.
some other kind of life form
What
that,
else
that,
could it be?
that put this
Yeah.
hole in the beach.
Well, that sounds newsworthy. Hole in beach.
And then, well, we hear about crop circles or these other
Yeah.
stupid things from time to time.
Supernatural.
And by the way, this is like a 3-foot hole. This is
Right? Yeah.
That's
Right.
what people
alien
do at the
hole.
beach.
The,
They
the
dig.
report is hilarious.
Yeah.
The report is hilarious. How I always notice the time, 9:11, 9:11 a.m., 9:11 p.m. I might not have looked or thought about the time for hours, but the second that you know how sometimes you're laying in bed and you're like, oh man, I can't fall asleep. I've been here forever. And you roll over and you look. You mean
20 minutes.
like why in that moment did I decide to roll over
Yeah.
and see the clock where it was not? Is something going to happen on 9/11 at 9/11?
It did.
Are those numbers like of some? You start doing this whole thing. Of course, I read up on that, and just because you notice it, you notice that or look at the time way more than you think you do.
Right. And that one's registering.
Yeah, but you never notice or you never make note or it never.
So that goes to Menace's point. If you have something happen in the morning that kind of throws off your schedule for a couple minutes, then you're going to notice all day,
called
like, oh, the world is trying to slow me down.
confirmation bias.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, exactly. So it's like, you look at the clock a number of times throughout the day, you've noticed that it's, 8:41
It's
and
because you don't give it a second thought when you look at it's 4:03. You
Correct.
Don't give it a second
correct,
thought.
but you do, 9/11, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And like Menace is saying, this is just like therapy. If you're conditioned or primed to believe you have problems and you're stupid and
That's all you're
gonna
focus
and
on.
you're emotionally wrecked and
Yeah.
you,
You're not going to like this, Gina. That's another thing I'm starting to come around on
What?
with Menace and Seabass. I think I'm more and more on that team.
After you benefited from therapy,
Yeah.
No, because now
you turn your back.
because I think about it and I go, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like nobody's ever been quote cured,
Well, it's not about
right?
It's like-
curing, is it?
Huh?
It's about-
It should be.
It
Is
should be.
What do you
It's-
cure? I
it-
mean, you just get better at living your life without thinking the world's
Whatever
against
you
you
went,
and without thinking,
whatever you went to therapy for,
yeah.
kind of like
I mean, I feel cured.
Yeah. to
resolving
process.
whatever
Right,
that issue
whatever
is.
that one
But
issue.
have I ever resolved any? Like you read all these things about even they talk to. There's a guy they interviewed him. He's a psychologist, and he's like, no, I've never cured anybody.
But do you feel like your life has become more manageable after you went to therapy? I do.
In retrospect,
Yeah.
no, because I
Okay.
Like,
there-
did
there-
it teach you how
well,
to
yeah, it
think
sounds like-
differently?
but like you pick up different things along the way anyway. Like I just so happen to get that one piece of advice that I love. Like, what's the worst case scenario? This. Will you be okay? Yeah. Then don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
that.
And maybe it didn't work for you.
But one thing out of the
yeah,
8
maybe
billion.
maybe it didn't work
But
for
do you
you.
think it helped you at the time? Because talk therapy is also a thing for a reason, because you need to get it out, you need to say it, and it helps you organize your thoughts and what you're feeling and all that kind of stuff without saying it to somebody in your life.
I have it categorized at this point the same way I do the what do you call it?
Chiropractors?
The needles and the chiropractic.
Oh,
Acupuncture.
If you feel like it helps you, great.
Yeah.
It's religion.
And
I'm not a religious person, but
uh-huh.
if you feel like that's good for you and that makes you a better person, you feel like like more connected to something, whatever. Great. If you need that, you're like, great. I have no
Yeah.
problem with
But
it.
it's also like hypnotism. Like there are some people that just can't be hypnotized because there's a part of their brain that won't allow it.
Me.
There
Yeah,
you go.
me too.
So
Yeah.
you
Greg.
can't. Maybe you can't go to that
All of
place.
us.
Yeah.
That's my point.
I don't
Maybe
think
you can't
anybody's
go to
been
that place
hypnotized.
of
I don't know.
therapy because you
Also-
won't
Maybe.
allow it to happen.
There's
Maybe.
some horrific things that has happened to people that they do need to talk to somebody about. And
Sure.
I do support
And they
that.
don't have
Yeah.
anybody. Like they don't have a
Yeah.
really close friend. They don't
Right.
have and so then that,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, also their close friend isn't qualified to do that.
Yeah. I'm saying I'm fine. I'm not anti.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I'm just more in, the camp of like a
It's
Menace
not-
and
it's
and
not
Seabass
like-
at
We've
this
gone a
point.
little
Everybody,
overboard.
yeah.
We've gone a
It's a
little
little
too
much.
A little too
Yeah.
much.
Mhm.
All right, we got to take a break. We're running late. 877-44.
I had a dream that we would.
Didn't mean to get on a weird dream tangent, but I did repost that thing that got me all thinking about it. The thing about Sugar Ray Robinson.
That is crazy.
About how I had the dream that he was going to kill his opponent, and then everybody talked him
tried
out
to
of it,
tell
and then
ya.
he actually did.
Oof.
So, but
Does.
read the stories that people in the comments have. I mean, it's trippy. It's really trippy.
I will.
That's on our Woody Show Instagram @The Woody Show. Check it out.